Hello, people.
Hello.
What's the crack?
What's the story?
How are you guys? Today we are going to talk about Salvador Sobral. Is Salvador Sobral an arrogant person?
As you may be aware, Salvador Sobral has returned. He returned for Eurovision. He's returned for the new release of the album. And he returned in the touring. She's touring around Europe this year and next year, I think, as well. So we know Salvador Sobral is there. Salvador Sobral is giving some
Controversial statements. Yeah, Salvador Sobral is back. And he is more Salvador Sobral than ever. He's been giving many interviews in radios, newspapers and TV shows. And of course he's made some controversial statements that might have divided the Eurovision fandom between people who defend him.
That I think that he's a honest person, that he's very straightforward and he speaks his mind.
Yeah.
And people
saying that he's just simply arrogant and very unpolite and mean. But it seems that there is a common feeling of disappointment because of some of the statements that he made about Eurovision. One of the statements he made is that the Eurovision Song Contest is an entertainment and audiovisual show, and
another statement he made, it was like music is a small part of the show, referring to the Eurovision show.
That might have generated some disappointment feelings because it seems that he's been ungrateful of Eurovision.
Yeah, he's been the winner and he's saying things like not very good about Eurovision. So people are disappointed, are saying that he shouldn't be the winner, he was just there.
And he's feeling very superior and he's not a fair winner just because of that. But the truth is, he is in part right, because it's true that Eurovision Song Contest is an entertainment and audiovisual show.
Yeah, it is on the name.
And that's fucking true.
Eurovision. Vision doesn't mean music. Vision is vision. It's a music festival, but it's on TV. So the point of TV is making an entertainment based on music, yes, but also visual arts. So I think he's right in that point.
He's right, and there's nothing to be ashamed of in that statement.
Yeah.
Like, we like Eurovision, we like music, but we like entertainment too. So there's no offense, guys.
Yeah.
No problem with that. And the other part, music is a small part of the show. We don't agree with that at all.
Not really.
Music is a part.
I think it's the main part, actually.
It's the main part, but it's not a small part.
He thinks it's a small part because he thinks more about in a professional way. He could be a juror for Portugal.
Yeah, please.
I would say in the other video, he will be better probably than a lot of people. He's considering it in a very professional way and saying that because he was saying, oh, this was not vocally on point, or he was not visualizing the whole package, the whole performance, the song. He was just focusing on the lyrics and on the vocals.
That's it. And thank God his sister was there last year to guide him and advise him. She knew what is Eurovision about. She found a common middle ground between him. He likes simplicity and just go to the point.
And
and the show.
She knew that Eurovision was a show, so in the end it was a show, not fireworks, not very flourished or with a lot of people
visual
elements around, things
not
like that.
Dancers, no backing vocalists.
Because the song didn't ask for it in the end, so you don't need that.
It seems Salvador Sobral is not being completely coherent, and some of the statements are a bit contradictory. If music is a small part of the show, just a tiny little detail of the show, why did you win? If you love your song so much and you are defending and the music is feeling, your song is feeling, you sing very well, your vocals are on point, So how can you explain that you won? Another controversial statements. It's about criticizing other genres, but the truth is, he's never criticized other genres just because of the genre. He's always criticized other songs just because the lack of feelings or whatever.
Yeah, because he doesn't like it, and that's it. But that doesn't mean that these genres or these songs are bad.
Yeah,
Just mean that he doesn't like it, and that's it. And for him, they don't qualify as good music. But it's not everything is about good music or bad music.
He's not just simply saying that a genre is not good music because of the genre. He specifies about the songs, because he says that he listens to Kanye West. So what the fuck? You know what I mean? But of course, in my opinion, he could be more diplomatic. That's it. And last one, the most controversial statement. Music is not fireworks. Music is feelings. Do you agree with that?
I do agree with it. I do agree that music is feelings, but fireworks can be feelings as well.
Yeah, I agree that music is feelings, but I also agree that Eurovision is not only music. So fireworks have a place too. So that's why almost Fuego won.
Yeah, but I mean, happiness is a feeling, and fireworks can lead to happiness. For example.
Well, all this said, I must admit that I am a fan of Salvador. I love Salvador. He is my absolute favorite winner ever. I love Amar Pelos Dois. I have been following him and his sister since I met them in Eurovision, and I just love him. I hope him well, you know. So that's our opinion about Salvador Sobral.
So what do you think about him? Do you agree with us? Do you think he's a very mean person, arrogant, and he shouldn't be the fair winner of Eurovision last year? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Just comment below and like the video. You
subscribe.
Like it. Subscribe to the
follow
channel.
Us in our social media.
And
see you around
the next
Bye.
video. Bye.